Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The Eye with your host, The Eye. Today we will begin with the next installment of the JFK assassination theories. Today's episode you're going to find very exciting, and we are contributing 100% of this episode to continuing with the next installment of the JFK assassination theories. We have exciting information in this episode, and I am looking forward to presenting it. And with that, let's get started. Introducing Episode 3, Grassy Knoll Shadows, Echoes of a Second Shooter in Dealey Plaza. In the third riveting installment of our JFK assassination conspiracy series, Grassy Knoll Shadows, we venture into the chaotic heart of Dealey Plaza on that fateful November 22nd, 1963, to scrutinize the compelling evidence suggesting multiple shooters in a coordinated ambush on President John F. Kennedy. This episode casts a spotlight on the infamous Grassy Knoll, a gently sloping, tree-dotted embankment to the right and front of the presidential motorcade, where numerous eyewitnesses reported seeing smoke, hearing gunfire, and even spotting suspicious figures, challenging the Warren Commission's lone gunman conclusion that all shots originated from Lee Harvey Oswald's perch on the 6th floor of the Texas School Book Depository. Drawing from declassified documents, acoustic analyses, and first-hand accounts, we explore how these shadows hint at a broader plot, possibly involving elements of the deep state or anti-Castro operatives, without veering into unsubstantiated extremes. Right-leaning viewpoints often frame this as irrefutable proof of government cover-ups, underscoring a legacy of institutional distrust that resonates in today's political climate. The episode opens with a vivid reconstruction of the scene as the presidential limousine wound through Dealey Plaza at approximately 12:30 p.m., the air shattered with gunfire. While the official narrative says 3 shots from behind fired by Oswald with a rifle, a significant number of ear witnesses, those who heard the shots, describe a different reality. According to analyses of 178 witness statements compiled for the House Select Committee on Assassinations in 1978, about 11.8%, or 21 witnesses, explicitly believed at least one shot came from the Grassy Knoll, while 16.9%, 30 witnesses, thought shots originated from multiple directions. These accounts paint a picture of pandemonium. Railroad worker S.M. Holland, positioned atop the triple underpass, swore he saw a puff of smoke rise from behind the stockade fence on the knoll, accompanied by the crack of a rifle. Similarly, bystander Gene Hill, standing across Elm Street, reportedly seeing a man in a dark suit fleeing the area after the shots, while others, like Abraham Zapruder, filming from a concrete pedestal, felt the fatal headshot came from in front of the president, consistent with a knoll origin. Even Secret Service agents in the follow-up car turned toward the knoll instinctively, as captured in photographs and film, suggesting an intuitive response to a frontal threat. Delving deeper, Grassy Knoll Shadows examines the acoustic evidence that reignited conspiracy debates in the late 70s. A Dallas Police Department dictabelt recording, captured via an open motorcade microphone in the motorcade, preserved ambient sounds from the plaza, including what analysts identified as impulse patterns resembling gunshots. Commissioned by the House Select Committee on Assassinations, or HCCA, experts from Bolt, Baranek, and Newman conducted test firings in Dealey Plaza in 1978, comparing echoes and waveforms to the tape. They concluded with a 50% probability that one impulse, pattern 3, matched a shot from the Grassy Knoll, while others aligned with the depository. Refining this, Queens College professors Mark Weiss and Ernest Ashkenazi elevated the probability to 95% or higher, citing precise echo correlations that placed a shooter behind the knoll's picket fence, about 8 feet west of the corner. This acoustic data, challenged by the Warren Commission's single bullet theory, which posited one projectile caused multiple wounds to Kennedy and Governor Jake Connolly, implying a lone shooter from behind, A knoll shot would necessitate at least 2 gunmen. However, the episode doesn't shy away from counter-arguments, maintaining a high-balanced, right-leaning lens that questions official dismissals. In 1982, the National Academy of Sciences Committee on Ballistic Acoustics reviewed the HSCA findings and concluded the impulses were not gunshots from the plaza, possibly occurring a minute after the assassination, due to recording anomalies and mismatched echo patterns. Critics like the FBI noted the open microphone wasn't definitively in Dealey Plaza, and supersonic bullet shock waves could mislead ear witnesses about shot origins, explaining discrepancies in localization. Yet conservatives often highlight the HSCA's initial validation as evidence of suppressed truths, pointing to photographic analyses showing no confirmation, but also no outright preclusion of a knoll shooter, and reenactments where trained observers accurately identified shots with 82 to 93% agreement. The episode weaves in stories of potential Umbrella Man and Badge Man figures spotted in photos, speculated as signals or shooters, tying into theories of CIA or mafia involvement without endorsing wild speculation. Grassy Knoll Shadows culminates in a reflection on how these unresolved echoes fuel enduring skepticism, particularly among right-leaning audiences who see parallels to modern deep state narratives. By blending eyewitness drama, scientific scrutiny, and historical context, the episode invites viewers to question the single-shooter dogma, emphasizing that while not proven, the Grassy Knoll shadows linger as a testament to possible conspiracy and the need for transparency in government inquiries. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for today's show. We look forward to the next installment. Stay sharp, question everything reasonably, and until next time, this is The Eye with your host, The Eye, signing off.